Malki Kawa, which is the head of first round management, decides to call me 2 hours before the event. And, you know, just to let you know what he's like, anybody that's ever dealt with him in their life, including his fighters that still signed to him, they all know this guy's a bully. There's just this is a thing. Everybody knows that the guy's a bully. And to give you background, 3 years ago, when I was a small time coach with zero credibility, zero UFC fighters in a 3,000 square foot garage gym, he really tried to bully me. He called me a 32-minute conversation, something like that. A 32-minute conversation, just absolutely bullying me, intimidating me, saying he's going to put me out of business, saying he's going to open up a gym next to mine, put me out of business, saying he was going to jump me with his fighters when he sees me,
Why?
saying, I'll tell you why in a second. And then he was saying he was going to blacklist me across Florida to not allow any promotions to fight. He was going to pay them so that I can't fight for them. And he said, "Oh, your gym's full of the Cubans, right? I'll pay them $500 a month and they'll all leave you." What's crazy is I was so scared of getting blacklisted, and that rumor started spreading that I lost half of my roster at the time, and they all went to Killcliff, you know, and that really hurt me as a small gym. Obviously, now I've recovered and I'm in a strong position where I can't be bullied anymore, you know? So, if you really do, you want to know that why this whole thing started 3 years ago?
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Okay, because this is going to be a long story. I'm going to make this as fast as possible, give you the big
Go ahead.
points. Okay, somebody from first round management, I have to look up his name. He works under Malki Kawa. Called me up. I was sponsored by a luxury car rental company. So I could get free Lambos, free Rolls Royces, free McLarens, all that stuff. This person in first round tried to message the sponsor and get the same deal for first round management. He was not successful because the owner wanted to sponsor Goat Shed exclusively, you know. And he wanted to sponsor Goat Shed exclusively because we were the underdogs. We were the small gym that just opened, and he wanted to help us rather than help the big management.
It was more
So
a relationship that you had.
yeah, there was a
Yeah.
relationship there. So my sponsor called me up and he said, "Look, if you want to give these guys a car, I'll give it to them for free. But what do you want me to do?" I said, "Okay, no problem. Let me call them up." So I called him up and actually, sorry, excuse me. The guy called me, the guy from first round management called me and he asked me for the car. He said, "Look, your sponsor told us this. Can we get this car?" And I said, "Look, send a superstar to my gym. I'm a small gym. I only have like at the time, like maybe two pros, like five amateurs and two pros." I said, "Send like a Jorge Masvidal to the gym. Ask him to give a 10-minute speech just to like fire up my guys. They're young, hungry amateurs and take the Lambo for the weekend. It's 2,000 a day. You guys get it for free. It's $6,000 value. You guys just come for 10 minutes and just motivate these young fighters." He said, "Nah, I can't do that, man." I said, "Okay, if it's not Masvidal, just like anybody like cool that would motivate young fighters." "Nah, you need to make this happen. If you don't make it happen, again, he starts. This guy threatens. He's gonna blacklist me. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do that. Da, 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 da. That's where it all started from. That's the day one problem where it all started from because I didn't give him a Lambo. And of course, I said, "You can go fuck yourself. You don't get a fucking Lambo. How about that?" So
Yeah.
like I was thick about it.
And then
So
he hit you with all those threats after that. Okay.
then Malki himself called, and this just evolved to something crazy. He started making all these accusations and all these different things, and he needs to feel like the big dog. He has a bully mentality. Just read all his tweets, and you'll see that he has that. That's his brand. He's just a bully. He's a mean person. He's just a mean dude. You know, the things he's saying about me in my personal life right now, like, it's really weird. Like, it's just like, I don't get what's wrong with this guy. You know. So, anyways, finally, 3 years later, I'm not a small town coach anymore. I have credibility. I'm running the top five league in the world, top five highest paid, most viewed league in the world, right? Because if you want to make money as a combat sports athlete, you must go to UFC, PFL, one, us, or BKFC. Those are your five options if you want to make real money in this sport. Like if you want to make
And
a living.
one seems to be fading out.
There's a lot there that we can talk about,
Yeah.
but I'll give
Maybe
them the
another
respect because,
time, but yeah.
yeah, because I mentioned them because they are paying some guys absurd amount of money, right?
They do.
So
They're select few.
yeah, so they're a powerhouse. Like I'll give them that. They are. So those are the top five leagues. That being said, I have value now. I'm confident in myself and I can finally stand up for myself.